My name is Cronin. This is my wife, Louise. We've been members here at First Baptist Church for almost 20 years now.
We have 2 married children and 6 grandchildren, and we have been involved in many things here at First Baptist.
We spent 6 years in Ecuador and South America. Back when our daughter and son were elementary age, we felt a call to overseas missions, and God led us to Ecuador. We have felt for some time, we came back from Ecuador and have been active in different short-term missions and things like that through the time we've been here, but felt that God really wasn't finished with us on the mission field. And so we have planned for a number of years, financially and spiritually, just to be able to go back to the mission field at retirement time. And so I retired from teaching in December. And Louise retired from the insurance just in January. And we just felt that God wanted us to do something more in our life rather than fishing or playing golf.
God is never finished with you yet until He takes you to heaven. That just because you're getting ready to retire doesn't mean that you're just going to go off and do nothing. That you can work for Jesus here at home or on the mission field. We're all missionaries when we accept Jesus.
We feel led to go to Fort White in South Africa. I was there a year ago with one of our short-term mission groups, and while I was there I just saw so many opportunities to be able to serve, and because of that I just felt the Lord calling me at that time, not knowing that He was also dealing with Louise at home over the same issue.
I had said I would never go to Africa because it's such a long trip, but God has a sense of humor, and He just kind of straightened that out in my mind, and so we're looking forward to working with the Fudges.
We have always just found that when God calls you, He opens doors. And when He called us this time, we just said, Lord, open doors for us, and close doors if you need to. We've had just open door after open door after open door, and a couple of closed doors, which is again a sign. But I would just say to those of you thinking at all about missions is, just answer God's call. If you feel a prompting, ask Him to open the doors for you, and He will. If it's meant for you to be there, it's going to happen. We would challenge you, would be the word, to do something, whatever you feel God leads you to do, whether it's here in McKinney, in Texas, overseas, wherever it would be, that God can use you any place that you're willing to serve, and He will use your talents, or He will create the talents for you, wherever. And so we would just encourage you to, if you feel God's prompting at all, to answer that.